Hello. Thanks for joining in this tarot reading for today. First day of November. So we just only want to invite guides and spirits of the highest vibration and frequency whose core intention is only for the greatest good, the highest timeline for anyone who is tapping in and seeking guidance, because that's basically what we're doing with these tarot readings, right? Checking in, giving ourselves a leg up on how to go about our day. Okay, so let's dice. Get them in the... There we go. Fresh dice. So what's the number for us this fine, wet day it is out today? 8. 8 again. So 8 was our number from the last reading. And it was very much about no longer holding space for people. So I just did a share post, where I shared a little bit about my past experience of holding space and waiting for people, and just basically it was a little pathway throughout my life where I have a tendency of holding space for people, and something that I recognized is like, these people aren't asking me to or expecting me to hold space for them. I'm just doing it. So one of the things that I wrote was, the only thing worse than people who make you wait is imposing it upon yourself. So yeah, but I think it's a major thing. And with this new moon today, you know, it's very much about setting intentions, letting go of, same with, I think it's Samhain. Have I been saying Samhain? I think it's Samhain. Anyways, I don't know the proper way of saying it, so I'm just going to say it anyway. You know what I'm talking about. Halloween time. It's all about letting go of the old, making space for the new. If you're holding space for the old, you got no space for the new, right? So, what's new for us? Let's find 8 cards that want to tell us. Let's start with the one where we're at. Where we're at right now. What came before? And what's coming after? And some support for the before. Clarity. Support for the after. Support for the now. Support for the before. And well, these two want to come out, so support for the after and a bonus card. Because yes, the dice, but also intuition, right? Okay. So we've got where we're at. We're still there. We're still doing the work. We're still at the contemplating the versions of ourselves that need to be released, that need to be let go. And it's sombering. It really is. You know, on the topic, I guess it started the reading that way, but recognizing yourself as a person who holds space for people, whether they ask for it or not, that's a real hard thing to look at. You know, it's like, well, why? Why do I do that? Hope. Is it like needing to be right? Is it a form of needing validation or to be chosen? Or I don't know, maybe we'll figure that out in this reading. So this came before us, Queen of Swords. So this to me is hopeful because I get a real precision hierarchy from this. And, you know, I guess being aware that there are things that you need to cut out of your life, parts of yourself that you need to remove to allow new, fresh things to grow, the discernment of that, that's there, that exists. That's what we have. We know. We have the experience. Doesn't make it any less hard, right? Just because you know doesn't mean it's just an automatic. Okay, where are we going with this? Nine of Swords. We're able to come out of our fortress of solitude. Open the gate. Take a step out. You know, this fortress of solitude that we create around ourselves is a boundary to protect ourselves from being hurt. It's also protecting ourselves from being loved and being surprised and being all the other things. It's like, you know, when people are like, I won't let anything happen to you. It's probably my autistic brain, but I take that literally, and it's like, well, how awful is that? Be more specific. I don't want to let anything bad happen to you, but even that, like, bad, what's bad? Maybe it's my lesson, and I need that to happen to me in order to learn and grow. Anyways, I get caught up on the connotations of words a lot of the time. Turns of phrases. I get too literal and nitpicky about it. But anyways, okay, so we're getting to a place where we are feeling more confident to open up the door and let things in. Okay. Six of Wands, reaching for the stars. Oh, I like this one. This is like making me think of wishing upon a star, but also taking the action, right? Like creating this little net, star catcher. And, you know, it's almost like they're part of the ground. It's like they terraformed. And look at all the color around it. Oh, it's just, these cards are just so beautiful. Wands talks about moving energy. So we've created a momentum towards ourself. Discernment, knowing what we need to do in order to move and grow. So that's really great. I'm getting a good feeling from this. We're doing the work. We're getting to the place, opening up. We've set our intention, made our wishes. I mean, this could also be putting the wish into the sky. so that it can shine bright and scatter its little stardust around like Tinkerbell, where all we have to do is think the happy thoughts and then we will fly. Page of Wands. Yeah. So pages always are like fresh and new. They're like the acolyte. Is it acolyte? The apprentice. Eager to learn the craft, eager to start fresh. So Page of Wands, fresh energy, right? Like this hand here. I mean, I feel like that's the wish. That's the wish in the background. You've put the mail in the mailbox, and now it's a state of trust as you carry on that it's going to get where it needs to go. Okay. Yes. The Four of Wands. This is what it's all about. Balance, joy, celebration, abundance. A lot of these cards came up in the last reading. So it's definitely a continuation. This energy is moving through of releasing the old to make way for the new that's just waiting. Waiting to manifest into the Queen of Wands. I love this. Especially because we've got the Queen of Swords here, the making the wish, and then it's like a transmutation or a evolution into this Queen of Wands. No longer have to be so sharp and cutting and precise with your slicing. Like, I think the Queen of Swords with her precision, you know, and the transformative butterfly in the corner, I think for her it's more like I'm thinking about like the precision of an X-Acto knife and a doctor operating. Like, they need to get in to get all those dark little hideaway pieces that are hiding tucked underneath organs and around the corner. And, you know, when you're doing the excavation of the old things that no longer serve you, there's a level of precision needed to get all the little pieces out. But once you do that, you don't have to do that anymore. Because anything that you may pick up on your way, it's all on the outside. Like a bug you can flip off, flick off your arm. Two of Swords, in balance, and contemplation with your sword, right? Balance between getting rid of the old. I love this stormy ocean in behind. And this moon really mimics this Nine of Swords. Yeah. And the fairy dust. It's there. It's working its magic. And So maybe this is also about the balance between, you know, the work that you are doing, being in this state, and not being in that state. Being in the playful, hopeful state. You need a balance because you can easily overwhelm. If you get something else from that, let me know. Okay, and this surprise card, 10 of Wands. Yeah, 10 of Wands for me, especially with all this stuff. It's basically sifting and sorting and pruning your mind garden, being really too much in the brain, too much in your thoughts, too many things going on. And yeah, you have to get, sorry about that, my computer or phone just stopped. So I think I said cut it out. We gotta cut it out. Trim down those thoughts. See what's ours. Take away what isn't. This is why we can't hold space for other people. What if half of these things taking up space in our brain are just holding space for people? Get that out of there. Got no space for that. If you want to show up, let me know. And then I'll let you know if that's going to work or not. But I'm no longer going to sit in anticipation and prepare a spot specially for you. I'm not going to do that anymore. Not until you earn your place at my table, which is showing up when you say you're going to show up. And also, like, offering to do the dishes every once in a while. Okay, so that is that reading. Let's get another look at it here. Okay, so I kind of set it up with, like, this is where we're at, this is before, this is what comes after. So balancing. This could also be the steps we got to take while we're in this space. And this balance makes me think of these two things. Spend the time, do the work, but don't forget to appreciate and enjoy. Enjoy. Be in joy. There you go. Yeah, I think I'm going to end it there. And I don't know, do you want to maybe a wild woman card? Let's see what it has to say. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see what the wild woman card. You know, I pulled one yesterday and it was evolution. But I pulled another one and I didn't read that one because it was the one from before. But I woke up in the middle of the night last night thinking I should have read it still. Because there are no accidents in the universe and it's still like evolution. It still worked with the reading. We're in evolving. Every time you let go of an old version of yourself to allow a new one in, that's evolution. That's literally evolution. So, but boundaries worked well too. That was the alternative card. So we'll see what card wants to come out this time, and what wisdom we can take with us into the rest of our day. hopefully it'll correspond or guide us in parallel to this reading. Okay, let's go with this one. Heartbeat. And I just flipped the book open to that page, so boom, bada bing. Okay, the heartbeat. Hear the heartbeat of the drum. It is showing you the way. Find your own heartbeat. Listen. Listen deeply. Breathe. Breathe in. Breathe out. And listen. Notice how it beats. Put your hand over your heart. Feel each beat without effort. Each beat comes without pain, without strain. It beats lovingly, passing your blood throughout every crevice of your body for you to use as you will. Breathe. Remain still and pull yourself down into the earth. Listen. Listen carefully. Find her heartbeat. Feel your body resting on the planet. Each beat is painless, without strain. Feel the earth's heartbeat. Feel her feel her breathe into you lovingly, strongly, nurturing your every breath, feeding every cell of your body and bringing it to life. As you breathe out carbon dioxide, acknowledge the life force you are sending to the trees. Breathe in the oxygen from the trees. Acknowledge the exchange. As you breathe out carbon dioxide, they breathe in carbon dioxide. As you breathe in oxygen, they breathe out oxygen. Feel the exchange. Feel the connection. Breathe together. Beating hearts together. Life together. You are not alone. That is some kind of beautiful. I even like how this heart is creating a shadow, which is like touching the earth. So still connected. Oh, that's gorgeous. And it's making me think of this balance about your head, being in your head, but also remembering to be in the heart. And if you're in your head too much, go into your heart. I love this exchange with the trees. And, you know, when you're concentrating on your breath, this is why they use it for meditation, right? Concentrating on your breath. You're acknowledging the exchange between breaths with the trees and nature. You're not in your head. Yeah, beautiful. Alrighty. Well, wishing you a lovely, warm, and cozy November 1st. And see you in the next one. Oh, I guess I should acknowledge the 8s. We do have 2 4s here. 2 queens. Lots of swords. Swords and wands. Yeah, we got 5 wands, 3 swords. So definitely energy moving through us. Hallelujah. Remember to connect with your heart. And I'm proud of you for doing the work. Take care. Bye.